I'm your host, Marilyn Manson, and on today's episode, we have two very special guests. The Righteous Reaper, the newest voice in metal, and Nikki Sixx of legendary Motley Crue fame.
Hello, Reaper. Welcome to my beautiful show, where everything is shot in slow motion. I'm the host with Vaseline.
Hello. It's very nice to meet you, Mr. Manson, and it's a real pleasure to be here.
Mr. Manson was my father. Call me Marilyn.
Alright then. Marilyn. As I said, I'm really stoked to be here, and you're such a big rock star, and the fact that you invited me to be on your show is just like the coolest thing ever to me. Thank you.
Hey, we're all stars now in the Dope Show. No, Reaper, tell me, were you influenced by me at all?
A little bit, yeah. People like you, Jonathan Davis, Dead and Varg from Mayhem, maybe a bit of Gene Simmons.
Oh, I see. So all us painted up freaks, right?
Yeah, but to be honest with you, I feel much more comfortable in my metal persona than I ever felt in my skin when I was alive.
Interesting. Now tell me this, because people are wanting to know. What's it like being dead?
That's a very interesting question, Marilyn. I'm not even sure how to answer that, to be honest with you. I mean, it doesn't feel like the same life, that's for sure. I feel like I'm living my sixth life, truly. It's very surreal. I will say that this life has been the most painful by far. Every single day I'm in a perpetual state of pain. I've gotten used to it for the most part. Some days it's worse than others. But yeah, I'm never comfortable anymore. It feels like the fires of hell are running through my veins all the time. Sorry. I don't know exactly if that answers your question or not.
No, that's the perfect answer, I think. We were all just trying to get to know you a bit better. Now, as I understand it, you're going on tour with Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper. Is that correct?
Yes, I am, in about a month. September 30th to be exact. Just before the season of the witch. It's my first time performing live, too. I'm very excited about meeting Rob and Alice. It should be quite an experience. I'm gonna watch them in the crowd before I go on. I'm also kind of nervous, too, though, because I don't like most people, and I'm kind of an agoraphobe, so I don't really like leaving my abode.
It sounds like it'll be a really great rock and roll show. I actually know both Rob and Alice very well. Grew up on Alice Cooper. I want to transition the conversation a bit here. Now, there are rumors in the alternative music scene right now that you owe a lot of your success to Satan. Is that true?
Yes and no. I was inspired to become a heavy metal artist after my time I spent in hell. As well as my love of music, of course.
Oh, so that explains why your voice sounds different on some of the songs sometimes.
All of the writing I do for my music comes from me. That's a natural talent of mine. But I may or may not have made a deal with him to give me a very wide and unique vocal range.
Let me ask you something. Was it a long, hard road out of hell?
That's a good one, Marilyn. Yes, it was actually. It was very strenuous. I feared for my life the entire time. I still do some of the times. It's why I usually keep my head down and my amp turned up to 11.
Right. Well, I have one more question for you before we change things up here a little bit.
Yes, of course.
What are your thoughts on religion? Just in general. What does it mean to you, if anything? How do you view it? That sort of thing.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to be careful with how I answer that one. I am a believer, obviously. I don't really believe in organized religion, though. I think if you are gonna choose to be religious, you should have a personal one-on-one connection with whoever or whatever you're worshiping, you know? I'm not into the whole crowds gathering like cults to worship their god.
I was never a big church kid.
I agree. And I was a big church kid. Unfortunately, I never liked it. I mean, I grew up Christian and look at me now. My biggest problem with religion is people always act like their God and what they believe in is the one and only correct way. And anyone who doesn't also believe their God and believe in the same exact thing is the lowest piece of shit that they've ever met. There's so many different religions and belief systems and holy entities, though. Too many religious folks have such a superiority complex. I find it sickening. You know, like get off your high horse and stimulate its cock until it gets aroused. You might like it.
Oh yeah, totally. I see where you're coming from there, too.
Now for our next segment, we're gonna play a video. I sent one of my groupies out to interview some friends of mine about your album to see what they thought of it.
Oh, really? Let's watch then. This should be fun.
What do you think of the new debut metal album by the Righteous Reaper that was the surprise hit of the summer?
Well, I heard a lot of people saying it only blew up so fast because they made a deal with Satan or whatever. But honestly, it's really not that good. I don't know why it blew up so fast. Like, shit. Even TX2 can do better than that. And, like, he's really shit. So that's fucking saying something. But I don't know. I mean, you like what you like, but it's just not for me. It's really not. But thanks, bye.
I think it's really cool. As someone who has gone through a fair amount of trauma, I could see me and Ken walking down the aisle to it, as well as sharing it with my daughter when she gets older.
Mira, la verdad el disco es brillante, me dejó sin palabras. ¿Cómo puedes describir algo así? Es perfecto. Y ahora lárgate de mi casa, la merrax, que tengo que cerrar el piso.
I thought that the Righteous Reaper's album was spectacular. I actually wasn't even a fan of metal music before I heard his stuff. And it just came out of nowhere and blew everybody away. I'd love to collab with him one day. He's kind of cute too.
What? Oh shit. Well, apparently we've run out of time. It's time to bring out Nikki Sixx. I'm so sorry to have to rush you off, Reaper, but I really enjoyed getting to know you and having an intellectual discussion with you, and that's why I invited you on the show. So thanks again for being here.
Alright. Thanks again for having me, Marilyn.
I'll see you later, Reaper.
Everyone, please welcome Nikki Sixx.
Hey, I ought to kick your ass, Manson!
Was that supposed to intimidate me?
I'll kill you!
Nikki.
What an episode.
And now, the Righteous Reaper will be performing his new song. Welcome the Righteous Reaper once again.
I wanna kill you, I wanna drill you, I wanna fill you, I wanna feel you. My brain is rotten, my teeth are rotting, my bones are broken, robots I'm fighting. My friends call me Reaper, I'll strike you like I'm lightning. My laser eyes are fiery and so purple pretty. There's nothing inside me, my soul belongs to Lucy. I'm done with fools, like Ash, I'm groovy. I've got an army of darkness, just like Bruce does in my favorite movie. Yeah, I know Bruce Campbell, hail to the king, baby. Like Elvis, I've been learning how to kung fu fight. You don't believe me? Then come get my face. I'll karate chop you, then take a bite. I'm stuck somewhere between the darkness and the light. I never wanted to die, but what's more scary, death or life? Nothing feels right. If you want to get as high as me, you better book a flight. Come visit me in C-A-L-I. My new roommate is Frankenstein's monster. He's the most monstrous guy I know, but just like the Sex Pistols, he's a dirty fucking rotter. We will rip into your rib cage and pull your black heart out through your fucking throat. He wears a dead motherfucking bear like it's a fresh fur coat. That's right, I said a teddy bear, but this ain't a Grateful Dead show. I hail from hell. Is heaven even real? I really can't tell. I feel like a man of God, trapped in a demonic shell. I hate myself. I need to get away from the devil, but shh, don't tell. He might be listening.